Hey guys, welcome back to the Paranormal Side. Today we have a special treat for you. But before we get into that, please consider subscribing to the Paranormal Side, where we not only bring you true life paranormal stories, we also investigate paranormal claims to see if they're true, and we report back through our videos. So you may not want to miss that. So hit the like, subscribe, and ring that little bell notification also. But today, I have a friend. Her name is Danielle. She lives all the way across the pond in England, and she has a very special story that she would like to share with all of you. So let's get on into the story and hear what she has to tell us.
Hello, I'm Danielle, and I've got a YouTube channel called Scary Ghost Stories, where I do paranormal story times. Sometimes they're of places, and sometimes the true ghost stories people have sent me in. So a mixed bag of all things paranormal, really. So if you like today's video and you like the sound of my channel, maybe afterwards you could head over and check it out. And a massive thank you to the Paranormal Side for letting me come on their amazing channel today. Thanks so much, guys. And today we're going to be taking a look at a haunted / cursed picture named the Crying Boy. And the Crying Boy is a mass-produced print of a painting by an Italian artist named Giovanni Bragoli, whose real name is Bruno Amarillo. And these pictures were widely distributed from the 1950s onwards, and there are numerous alternative versions in this collection, and they're all of crying boys and girls. But this particular picture is said to depict a little boy crying as he watches his house burn to the ground with his parents inside. And people believe that the orange tint on this boy's face in the picture is the glow of the fire. And it's reported Giovanni's art studio burnt down within a few days of painting this little boy's portrait. And the orphanage the little boy was living at is also said to have burnt down. The child in this portrait later died. Some sources say from a car accident, others say from an explosion, and I couldn't find the exact date. But in September 1985, a couple, Ron and May Hall's home, burnt down in Rotherham, England, and the whole of the ground floor was destroyed, or at the very least burnt. Absolutely everything was ruined. Well, except for the picture of the crying boy, which was hung on the ground floor, yet remained completely unharmed by the flames. The homeowner's brother, a man named Peter Hall, was a firefighter, and he reported that his brother's house was the only house to go up in flames, leaving everything else destroyed, except one item, which was a picture of the crying boy. A British newspaper then done a story about the strange occurrences surrounding this morbid picture, and on how it was causing houses to become destroyed in a fire, leaving only the picture intact. And within days of the newspaper publishing this story, they were inundated with letters from people reporting they too had a picture of a crying boy, their home going on fire, and the only thing being left intact being that picture. Other people reported having a crying boy picture and then getting extremely bad luck as soon as they hung it up, and others even reported seeing the boy in the picture move, whilst others report poltergeist activity in the area that the picture was hung. So, as you can imagine, this story snowballed fast, because there was nearly 50,000 of these prints hanging in homes and restaurants and other places up and down England, and people began to panic. So obviously the newspapers jumped all over it, and they were all in competition. But one newspaper wasn't content in just reporting the news. They actually wanted to be part of it. So they instructed people to bring all their crying boy pictures to them, and they'd have a mass bonfire and burn them all. So that's what the people did. They all sent in the crying boy pictures, and the newspaper had a huge bonfire, and they were all burnt. All but a few that people had forgotten about, that had been in cellars, lofts, attics and other places. So there are still pictures of the crying boy out there, and it's believed that the little boy was actually responsible for the fire that killed his parents, and also the fire at Giovanni's art studio and the orphanage that he was living at. And then when he died, all the pictures of the little boy then became cursed, and any building that the picture was hung up in would eventually succumb to flames, leaving only the picture remaining. Some people are divided with this story. 50% believe it and 50% don't. And I think it's because the media got involved and advised everyone to send in the pictures while they burnt them, and tried to make it as big a story and drag it out for as long as they possibly could, obviously to sell more papers. However, I believe the story is true, but I do believe The media obviously took advantage of the situation, because some people have tried to disprove it, claiming the material the picture's made out of just can't be burnt. But people sent all the pictures in to the newspaper and they had a huge bonfire and they did burn. So either way, I think like anything else with the paranormal, you either believe or you don't believe. And I for one believe, and I certainly would never hang a picture of the crying boy up in my home, because fact is, people did have these pictures in the homes. The homes did go on fire with all the other furniture and other pictures burning to a crisp. Yet this picture remained intact, unharmed. In my opinion, no matter how much the media dragged this story out, trying to sell as many copies of the paper as possible, these pictures are creepy. Everything else in these houses were burnt to ashes except these pictures, which were completely unharmed. But if you have any thoughts and opinions on this picture, let me know in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this story, and if so, don't forget to head over and check out my channel. The link will be in the description box below. Thank you so much, Paranormal Side, for inviting me on your channel today. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're all well, and hopefully I'll see you soon. So bye for now.
Wow, that was a really interesting story. Would you guys hang that picture in your house? Let us know down in the comments. Plus, I'm going to share Danielle's link down in the description below. Please like and subscribe to her channel. She has really good content.